Back here at the Cub Cave for match number 2 of the Lucas Tri-Match. It's the Lady Knights of Northmor kicking things off for their season against the Clear Fork Lady Colts with their second and final match of the day. We got it coming your way live and free on your TV, PC, smartphone, tablet, whatever smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Cub Cave if you're a Clear Fork Lady Colt fan, or good morning if you're a Northmor Lady Knight fan, as we have match number 2 of this Lucas Tri-Match, the Northmor Lady Knights and the Clear Fork Lady Colts. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside 3-time All-Ohioan Lexington great. If you want to see her, just look at her picture up in the walls of the new gymnasium at Lexington High School. Mackenzie Weaver. Mackenzie, how are you doing this morning?
Well, we're 1 down. We've got 2 to go. Some good volleyball for the start of the year. I'm excited to see what Northmor, I know they graduated a lot, but I'm excited to see what they bring to the table and who rose to the occasion over the summer.
Yep, it's Clear Fork. They just fell in a tough one to Lucas. 25-16, 23-25, 25-12. Lady Cubs took that one. They'll get their final match coming up right here against this Northmor squad. And like you said, they lost a lot. They lost Lexi Wenger, Reagan Swihart, 2 of the main pieces of the squad that went to back-to-back district championship games. And let's just look at the roster for those Lady Cubs in this pregame show brought to you by Kelly's Dairy Bar and Miniature Golf. Sheriff, Keene, Kincaid, Trainer, Zager, Earlston, Blunk, Brewer, Conant, James will play for head coach Josh Lehman. Keene, Kincaid, Zager, Earlston, Blunk and Brewer on the squad last year, but like we said, they lost the likes of Lexi Wenger and Reagan Swihart. Now for the Lady Colts, under head coach Emily Sheriff. Fermi, Taylor, Bailey, Patterson, Wolfgang, McCoy, Howell, Carroll, McKee, Johnson, and Stover. They lost 4 seniors last year, including 1 Becca Conrad. So, what are you looking for in these Lady Knights here this season?
Well, I'll probably say it until I'm blue in the face. A good serve and pass game. I want to see if they're able to work themselves out of holes because, as we saw with Clear Fork earlier, they weren't rolling over and dying with anything. So they're just ready to go with whatever comes their way. I would like to see them, again, get out of the gates right away, but I want to see who their offensive weapons are or who's going to be their go-to player when things are out of system. Yeah, just kind of go from there and just kind of feel out what's going on around them. Because, again, this is first match of the season. They're probably going to be a little jittery, a little excited until the set one's over. So just see where it takes them.
Almost ready to go here. Referee's doing some tape work. Some network in here. One of the many uses of a pool noodle is
hey, we love a pool
cover.
noodle.
Yeah. They can be a sword, a mallet. They can help you float in a pool. They can help cover up sharp corners or
well, yeah, and
anything that
those
could hurt you.
whenever you get hit with those, that's kind of uncomfortable. And specifically if you sit outside the antenna and she runs into that, she's gonna get bruised.
You can speak from experience, huh, Mackenzie?
Yep.
The force that you have in some of your shots.
I've dove into a pole and that part of the net a time or two. It's not pleasant. Would not recommend. That's why they're padded.
So just about ready to go here. Lady Knights, despite being on the left side of the scoreboard, they'll be on the right side in their black uniforms, yellow numbering, white trim. Lady Colts, left side of your screen, right side of the scoreboard, white jerseys, black trim, green lettering, and the Lady Knights will start things off. That's Lizzie Earlston. And we are underway. Game 2.
Good pass. That's a great set.
Tried to dig it up, but can't, and the Lady Colts take the first point. Nicely placed. Perfect spot to put that. There was a big gap, and she placed it right in the middle. Lady Colts into the net. Lady Knights tie this up 1-1.
Yeah, they were, as longer the day went on when they were playing Lucas, I saw them getting themselves caught up in a little bit of in the net and not a lot of body control. So slow it down. Make sure you use a good solid core when you go to block. Keep yourself out of the net.
Lady Knights into the net.
That goes both ways.
Net don't lie.
The net don't lie.
2-1. Is the score.
Great. So that was a great ball.
Kept it up. Nobody, though.
That's got to be to somebody.
Lady Colts overpass. Yummy ball. Woo!
Big swing.
Big swing is right. Whew, man. point right back at you. It's 4-2. Checking in for the libero, Hannah James for the Lady Knights, as Amanda Kincaid will serve.
It's a good spot.
Bit of an overpass. The Lady Knights are within one. Miss serve. Clear Fork right back at you. Get a substitution. Wolfgang checks in for Howell. And Johnson in for Carroll. Savannah Wolfgang will serve. Good passing, set up.
Leave it a little early, just wait on that ball. See how they use this free ball. It's a good spot.
Nicely placed there for the point. Chloe Keene.
It's kind of out of system. It was a good spot for them to put it. I'd like her to keep going back to that until she kind of misses or somebody picks that up so she's able to differentiate her shots a little bit.
Lady Knights into the net. So mistakes early on.
A lot of these mistakes are mental mistakes or like you're not one with your body. So being able to like kind of slow and stop and say, okay, hey, like what should I be doing? What are my proper fundamentals in my footwork? Because I think she just got a little bit too happy and she was smacking at it when she should be pressing and reaching on that block.
Want to welcome everybody in watching live and free on Facebook and YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out, including Dora Brown. Watched the football game last night, commented on that. The Lady Knights get a point back. Dora rooting on the Lady Knights. They trail this one early, 6-5. Keen to serve.
Let's see if they can go on some little runs and bunches here.
Too strong, though. Gives the point back to Clear Fork. Short serve nearly got the ace, but instead turns into a free ball for the Lady Knights. Miss hit. They get it back over, though. Another free ball. Keene, big swing, dug up. Another free ball.
Good pass.
And into the net goes Clear Fork.
I'd like them to see, I don't know if you guys recognize this, but wherever your setter is, so she's in right front, I noticed that they're pushing them back farther towards the antenna. Let's see, I want to see if they can recognize, okay, our outside hitters, they have a little block right now on their outside. So their mismatch opportunity right now is on that outside of that middle pin. So they've got to be in system more so they can give that ball to that outside hitter so she can go ahead and cut down the line. It's there, it's just not getting set out there that far this early.
Bit of an overpass into the net. And the Lady Knights tie this up 7-all. And I do see Clear Fork head coach Dave Carroll arriving for this second match to watch his daughter Christy. Overpass. Lady Knights give it right back. And a double hit. Northmor first lead of the day, 8-7. Just a reminder, we have another volleyball match going on right now. Mansfield Christian and Hillsdale, as well as a soccer match up at Crestview.
Go in system. That's a great free ball. That's a great swing, great set. A yummy.
And it's another point for the Lady Knights. Nice return. As Kincaid gets the point. Short
Ooh, great serve. Ooh. Little low.
4 hits. They're the call.
She tried to speed up that. She was trying to speed up the ball. I would like her to speed up the tempo a little bit. It's a little bit different. If she kept her hands up just a little bit higher, it would reach her right at her top of her hands. But I like how fast they're running it this early. Shows how aggressive that they want to be out of the middle.
Carroll to serve. And it's an ace. We're tied once again, 9-all. They're actually going to replay it, yeah. So because the basketball hoop isn't one of those that get lifted back up, it's stationary.
Yeah.
They're calling that a
replay.
A replay.
It's a replayable ball.
So it's 9-8 Northmor still. They'll replay the point. Yeah, if you have those hoops, usually the ones that'll lift up into the stands, then that's playable. But the ones that won't move, if it hits those, that's given a replay. So we got that situated, and Carroll will serve it back up. Good setup. Dinked it over. Nice save. But into the net. So instead of tying it up, they get the replay, and Northmor gets the point to go up 10-8.
Takes the lead here. Now that they have a little bit of a cushion, they've had a couple back-to-backs here. I'd like them to see their setter's back row, so let's see if she can use her 3 offensive weapons. She does have somebody in middle back. Misses a serve. Might kill me a little bit. Got to clean up some of the errors. But I'm interested to see if they can side out right here and go on a little bit runs and bunches.
Emma McCoy to serve for the Lady Colts. Nice serve by her. Brewer gets it over. Back to Patterson. Big swing. We're tied up at 10. You see the Park National Bank replay.
Hey, and she's got no fear. She's going up with 2 big blockers, trying to find some hands, trying to find a seam, and just big rip.
Too strong. Clear Fork gets the lead back. 11-10 on the Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. And it's an ace.
I would like Kincaid to just maybe stay short or have their front row, to those 2 front row hitters that are stacked, maybe push them a little bit so they have a little bit more support short. Support short.
Sure.
Sure. See if I can get my words out.
Nice swing by Kincaid. Took a little off, but just as effective.
See if they can get some runs and bunches right here. That's a big swing.
Yes. 2 straight by the Lady Knights. We're tied at 12.
And, you know, she hit that at about, what, 8 feet off the net?
Yeah.
That's a great swing. I would like to see if they can get her between 3 and 5 feet off the net, have a little bit, couple more options.
Maddie Blunk with the serve. Too strong. Northmor back out front. Block was there, but nobody behind.
That was a great block touch, so I would like to see that libero read that it's going to go off those hands high. But again, if you're Kincaid, just come back down. If you take one step and just put a hand on it and keep it up, that's going to take a little bit of pressure off your DS. It's a good location.
Nice touch.
That's 4.
You were correct. 14-13. Sager checks out. Kincaid to serve. Free ball to Northmor.
It's a great swing.
Back over. Set up, big swing. Yes! Take a look at the replay. Just in.
Hey, those last couple of inches to feet of the court, not covered usually very well in high school. That's a good shot.
That one out. 15-14. Conant in for Kincaid. Howell in for Wolfgang. Johnson in for Carroll for Clear Fork. Swinging down. Chloe Keene.
You know, that's what happens when you're in system. You give yourselves opportunities to make great plays. And again, she was hitting that at about 3 to 5 feet, and that's a sweet spot for an outside. So as long as you're in the system, you give your hitters opportunities to make big plays like that.
Nice pass. Lady Knights into the net. Back and forth we go. It's 16-15 Northmor. Do you know how Northmor got their name?
I do not. You want to tell me?
Northern Morrow County. Northmor.
Huh.
They're literally the northernmost point in Morrow County as well.
Huh. That's fun. That's a little trivia game. That's like a little, you go have trivia night with the people. That's a good question. Huh. I did not know
that was deflected just off the fingertips. I learned that from the great Andy Jardy. He's always the guy that looks up some little stats and whatnot when he does color commentary for football and basketball. And he said, Northern Morrow County, Northmor.
Wow.
Ball don't lie moment. Colts get the point back at 17-16. But there you know. The more you know.
The more you know.
Rainbow.
The more you know.
Taylor to serve. Nice pass. Dinks it over and good. Maddie Blunk with the dunk. Couldn't think of a third rhyming word there.
Hey,
Yeah.
it is what it is. We'll work on our rhyming skills as the seasons progress.
Yeah. Only word I could say was hunk, but I don't want to use the word hunk right now.
No. We'll come up with some better stuff, with some more content. Good serve. See how they use that free ball?
Keene into the net. Teams have been exchanging points for the last 12. It's 18-17. Carroll and Howell checks back in for Johnson and Wolfgang for the Lady Colts. Nice serve. Blunk goes off the net. Too strong. Clear Fork back up 2.
And for as undersized as she has done a great job of seeing the court, having different shots. And, you know, it's okay to rip into the top of the block, or it's okay to have a block touch, but then you give yourself opportunities to come back and see the court still better.
Lizzie Earlston to serve. That's an ace. So the Lady Knights with its largest lead of this first set, 3 points. It's 20-17. Earlston with another serve.
Good read.
Off the block and down.
Sometimes that's all you need. A little off speed. Again, when you're reaching up when you're blocking and not reaching across, that's when it's going to create that ball to go straight up. And it's super hard then to try to cover underneath that because you don't know how quickly it's going to come back down.
Another nice serve. Off the block. Northmor with another chance. McKee. No, just out.
No, it was close.
Let's take a look at the replay. Was it off the deflection? I
No,
don't think so.
I think it missed her because she was creeping in. She was moving to her right. She's got to get that left foot on the sideline and work her way from left to right.
22-17 Lady Knights. And it's an ace. Lady Knights 2 points away.
Good serve.
Off the block and down. Good answer by the Lady Colts. On the Park National Bank replay.
Again, just reaching high, snapping high off the outside of that block.
Emma McCoy to serve.
It's a good swing. Good spot.
Chloe Keene sets up set point. 6 set points for the Lady Knights here. Just over the net, nice serve. Miss hit. And that'll do it for set number 1. Lady Knights take the first set. 25-18. We'll take a break. You're watching high school volleyball, girls volleyball, live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
There's Clear Fork head coach Dave Carroll. Comes into a very, very hostile environment last night at Bob Wine Field. A late Victor Skoog touchdown gave the Colts a 21-20 victory to avenge their loss at the Colt Corral to the Cubs 2 years ago. Congratulations to Clear Fork starting off 1-0, and congratulations to the Northmor Golden Knights running all over Elgin last night And the game you saw also live in free on the OH Report that I called, 45-0, Maxton Lauer, senior running back, 170 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns on 23 carries. And I made the mistake of eating a Starburst that Mackenzie gave me in between games and is now, like, stuck in my mouth. So you're hearing me, like, try to get this thing.
It's not too bad. It's not right in my ear, but I don't know for everybody else.
Well, it's hard to talk when this thing's melting in your mouth, so it's like the saliva, you know.
Oh, no, I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
You getting it together there?
Yeah.
He's working through it, guys.
Take us through that first set while I regroup.
Serve and pass game was a little bit iffy at first. I'm seeing, again, these are early airs. We are early in the season. I'm happy to see that both of the teams are coming out to play. A lot of energy's coming out on both ends. I think Clear Fork is a little bit, they're trying to get their feet underneath them. They did lose Fermi. I think it was in the end of set 2 that they ended up winning. So they're still trying to figure out that lineup now that she's not in. But, again, they've done a great job of their defensively. They're working super, super hard. They're trying to touch as many blocks as they can. Positive block touches. I would like them to see a little bit more body control of staying out of the net. Those aren't volleyball mistakes. Those are mental errors. Those are physical errors that are correctable. I would like to see a little bit more energy coming out from Northmor on this end. Not that they're flat, but I feel like they have a little bit more to bring to the table, specifically with their first ball contact. I'm not talking about serve receive, I'm like free balls. So, like, when you get a free ball, it's like bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's going down your throat type of mentality. I want to see that on both sides of the court. But specifically for Northmor, I know they have the personnel to do that, so I'm interested to see if they can pick that free ball passing up here in set 2.
And that allowed me to regroup.
And get it
Thank
together?
you very much, yeah.
Yep.
Also noticed the cool Iron Man stickers you have on
I've got
your
some cool
Jarvis
laptop.
is my co-pilot, and no amount of money ever
bought us a second of time. That's a great quote.
That's off of Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good movie.
I am Team Cap, but, you know, Tony Stark has some good quotes in there.
Tony Stark saved billions of people. I am Iron Man.
Snap. Yep.
Sorry, we're geeking out here. We're finally catching some of that energy at 12:09 here in the afternoon.
The Starbursts are reviving us, people.
Starburst and my Mountain Dew energy drink. If you watch the podcast, you understand what I'm talking about. That's something I'll ask. We talked on the podcast. One of our topics. You're road tripping. You stop at a Sheetz or a Wawa or a Buc-ee's or a Bell Stores, wherever. You get the
named
choice.
two places I have never heard of in my
Sheetz and Wawa?
No, I've heard of Wawa, but Buc-ee's. What is
Buc-ee's? It's like a super Sheetz down in like Texas and Florida. You go there, they have like people selling roasted nuts, and they have a bunch of memorable. It's a huge. It's amazing.
It's like a grocery store type thing.
It's like a convenience store, but it's you have to experience. If you're ever in Florida, Daytona has one.
Okay.
You need to go to Buc-ee's. Anyway, so you get one water. This is for a road trip. You have water, you get one drink, 2 snacks, and then a time-wasting snack, which would be something that just keep you awake as you're driving or something. So first, what is your drink? You get one water, and what's your drink?
Ooh, of course a Coca-Cola, but you get the fountain one. You don't get it out of the bottle. You get the big freezy, like the big Polar Pop. You got to get a Polar Pop. Yep.
Okay. Okay, and you get 2 snacks, candy bar, munchies, whatever.
Pretzels.
Okay.
Big pretzels, girl. I got to find something that's not so salty because then it's going to make me want to drink more. Maybe like a chocolate because I'm like a salty and sweet type of person. So maybe like a Milky Way. And then like a time-wasting snack would probably have to be like sunflower seeds or something.
Okay, the time-wasting is sunflower seeds, some chocolate, pretzels. Okay.
Yeah.
And a fountain Coke in the styrofoam.
In the styrofoam.
In the styrofoam.
It may kill the earth, but it will keep my drink cold, and that's what matters.
So mine was on the podcast, a water, my Mountain Dew energy.
Okay.
So people are like, oh, you drink all Mountain Dew. No, this is 180 milligrams of coffee. It has immune support, mental boost, only 25 calories, only 3 grams of sugar. None of that
as I clog my arteries with my Coca-Cola, but it's so worth it. Good old fountain Coke.
It's
like nothing more.
It's like 2 cups of coffee too, and I don't drink coffee, so this gives me the energy. Especially right now, I drank a can of that. I'm back to it. But I have my energy drink, my water, the peanut butter trail mix. So with the peanut butter little pieces and stuff like that. A Reese's Fast Break.
Never had one of those, but that would be good.
And then my time wasting is ranch sunflower seeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are good choices.
And once again, that is called filler, my friends, because we're about to start.
The queen and
set
king
number
of
2.
filler right there.
There we go. But yeah, that was our topic, one of our topics on the podcast. Also, the ones that watch the podcast, Chase Nelson won his title fight last night. Congratulations to Ontario's own Chase Nelson. He is a championship boxer, or a champion boxer, I should say.
What weight class is he in?
I forget what he said, but he fought down in Colombia.
Like the country Colombia?
Yeah.
Like South America, Colombia.
Hey,
Holy
that's
heavens.
right. Colombia. Is that where Chase fought? I think that's what he said. He was
Some
down in
South
South America.
Wow.
As we said that, the Colts got the first point. Nice serve. It's an ace. McCoy. And then we have another one. The other one on our spark plug, Zane Finley, will be fighting in Upper Sandusky in his MMA debut. Lucas's own Zane Finley will be fighting over there tonight at Upper Sandusky. That's into the net. Northmor gets their first point. They were supposed to have it at the Harley-Davidson, but because of the weather it's coming through, they're moving it down to the fairgrounds just down the street. So that's where Zane will be fighting tonight. I know
Like
Brian Skaronski's going to be there. He'll have highlights of that tonight.
Like the ones where they fight in cages?
MMA, yep. Zane Finley. He's trained under Cody Stevens, good friend of the show, but those were our 2 guests on the podcast as well. Good luck to Zane. Spark plug, we wish you the best.
There was a touch on
That's
that. Yep.
deflected, yeah. Good eye by that back judge.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take a look at the replay right here from Park National Bank.
Yeah, and you can tell that her hands move back, but also
Yep.
the ball changes
Just
direction
off the
too.
See, this is why I'm never a referee, because I can't make those decisions. You should see, she sees my glasses. They're thick as could be. I mean, you don't want me out there. And those aren't just readers. I mean, I'm nearsighted.
Those
I
are
can't
not.
see
Those are
anything.
not readers and cheaters.
No. Chance for the Golden Knights to take the lead. Free ball back to Clear Fork. Pushed
It's a
over.
good read.
Blunk.
I like that she's
Yes.
still swinging high and fast.
Blunk with another dunk.
Look at you.
You use the net to her advantage, too. Hit the top of the net. Kind of got that bounce to go off the top of the block.
Yeah, and she had that double block there, so she was just swinging high and hoping for the best, really.
She planned all of that. She planned all of that.
It was planned.
Yes. Miss hit, free ball. Oh, miscommunication. Yummy. It's out, though. 4-2 Lady Knights. Leading 1-0. If they take this set, they win the match, and we're going to get a break for a towel. Don't want to get anybody hurt. But the Lady Knights take this set. They will win the match and move on to the final match of this afternoon against Lucas, who won 2-1 over these Colts just a little bit ago. It is a little bit humid in here today.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I am freezing. I have pants on. I didn't bring a sweatshirt. I like to be warm than I'd like to be cold. So I always will dress in layers, and I did not bring a jacket.
And this might be a difference. I'm probably about 150 pounds heavier. I have more girth, more, insulation.
Insulation.
Yes, so, yeah, I'm fine with my T-shirt and shorts, and there's a fan on.
I know, and there's one behind me, too, and I'm just feeling a very brisk breeze. Ooh, way to trickle
Let
that
ball
over.
ties it up at 4. Once again, I want to welcome everybody in watching on Facebook and YouTube, live and free. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Shout us out, we'll shout you out. Let's shout out that ace for the Lady Colts. Might have been out
I think it was out. I think if
it wasn't played.
it wasn't played, it would have been out.
Off the block and down. Lady Colts lead 6-4.
I think both of the defensive two, not only have they been caught watching, but I think they're still moving as the ball is being hit. And in volleyball specifically, yes, you want to be able to react quickly to the ball, but it's really hard to change direction, specifically when you're a girl if you're still moving. So I need them to see on defense that they get those feet stopped. Even if they're in the wrong place, it's better to be stopped.
Keene with a big shot back line. Free ball. They'll get another chance. Dinked
Good
over.
spot.
That was not by plan either. It looked like a miss hit.
I think she
good
saw
adjustment.
it was a little over to her left shoulder. She's like, I'll just throw it over and see what happens.
Kincaid, nice adjustment, makes it 6-5. Earlston to serve. Into
That was
the net.
a really low toss.
7-5, Clear Fork. So we make our substitutions. Arcing serve. Brewer. Free ball back over.
Over
Swing.
on 2.
Another setup. Big
A
swing.
big rip.
Yes.
That's a hard cut. That's 4-4. And even with that big double block, too.
Maddie Blunk with the dunk. Okay, I'm saying that too much now. I gotta.
It's okay. We'll find something else to change it up with.
Right back at you. Big swing by Stover. Stover with the swing. (8-6) Clear Fork. Looking to send this to a third set and get the most out of their day, playing all 6.
That's a long day.
Oh, off the ball.
Block to pin. So that is Northmor ball.
So that was interesting because it was last touch, and that was a little too late on the replay, but last touch by Clear Fork. It went over to the Northmor side for a second, spun back, and just nicked the antenna. So last touch
Clear
goes
Fork.
out.
Yep.
So
Great dig.
Keene, off speed, saved by Clear Fork, free ball.
It's a good pass.
Keene with the fake, and into the net goes Clear Fork. We're tied at 8.
So let's see if they can go on a bit of a run here. It's been back and forth early. See if there can be some separation. Great serve.
This time the Lady Knights into the net. Take a look at that.
I thought it was a back row attack. Yeah, because the setter is, but it.
Maybe. Like I said, I don't know much about the rules of volleyball. That's why you're here.
That is why I'm here.
Keene, back line, saved.
Ball doesn't
and a
lie.
slip. McKee just lost her footing for a second, and that allowed the ball to fall. We're tied at 9 all.
It's a good in-system ball.
Nice pass over the Keene off the block and
set.
down.
She's much more comfortable this year. She's got a little bit more power underneath her and power behind her. Saw that split in that double block. It's a good swing.
And that's the set that Northmore's run so much with Reagan Swihart the last few years.
And I
Perfect
like
passing, crossed left side to set that up.
Yeah. And, you know, you got to push that all the way to the pin so you give them opportunity, specifically when it's that fast.
Nice swing by Peyton Bailey. Northmore defense was moving to the left. She hits it back to the right, unable to recover. It's 10 all.
That's why she's got to make sure, even if you're in the wrong position, you're in the wrong location, you need to be stopped because you can still correct and play defense around it. But it's super, super hard that if you're still moving, it's really hard to change direction when you're moving one way to try to go back to the other side.
Carroll to serve.
a good eye.
Nice save from the back line.
Give it to her again.
This time a short set to the middle. Keene off the block.
I like that that was a little bit higher. It was a little bit more out of system, but she was at what, about 12 feet, 11, 12 feet, and she swung high. I mean, that's all you can do in that situation.
And Chloe gets the ace.
She's got a really heavy arm.
Chloe Keene, it's looking like she's going to be in the role that Swihart was last year.
Yeah, and that's a good role for her.
Yeah.
Hopefully she feels comfortable with that, and she has got the support of her teammates to do that too.
That's out. Nice read by Chloe. And she's played. She's a junior. She played her freshman and sophomore years. And with the pieces that they have around her,
Yeah.
2 seniors, 2 more juniors with her,
She's
they
a
did
little
lose some
insulated.
big pieces, but they still have the ability to be a decent squad.
Yeah, and they're really well insulated. I mean, as of right now, they've got to maintain that even when things aren't great, they've still been able to work their way out of it, and they've used a lot of communication. They had some big swings, and they used Chloe Keene in the back row, which I'd like to see Lucas do a little bit. Since they're watching them right now, I'd hope you see, okay, hey, if we're in trouble, it's okay to throw it to the back row and have your people get you out of it a little bit. Good dig.
Clear Fork needs an answer here.
They need to stop.
That helps. Speaking of helping, something that helps Northmor out this year is the fact that Highland is no longer in the conference. Moving on to the MOAC.
So what does that look like? Who is
Cardington.
Cardington.
Lincoln will probably be the favorite. They're always good. They're always that team right behind.
Highland.
Right back at you. Northmor 10 points away from the match.
You know what stinks? That's such a momentum killer. Is whenever you try to get a little bit momentum, or like, we've been working hard. They're still in this match and they're battling, but missed serves and just like mental errors are such momentum killers.
Zager with the serve, too far. 15-12. That'll bring up Peyton Bailey. Into the net.
Back to back.
Back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Knights. Speaking of Northmor, I'll be back there for a 3rd time in 4 days. Monday, the Northmor cross country meet. I'll have highlights of that coming up Monday night. Clear Fork gets the point back to make it a 3-point game. You ever been to a cross country meet?
I can't say that I have. I mean, one of my best friends, her sister ran cross country in high school, and she ran cross country in college, and I just remember her and her dad, he snuck on to a course to take photos. Doesn't even surprise me that he would do that, but I heard they're really fun. I've never been to one before, but I would totally go to one.
It's fun to shoot if you know where the path is going, because especially down in Northmor, it goes through the woods right by the stadiums.
Okay.
That's deflected and down, so Clear Fork with a couple of points, but it goes through the woods, so if you know where you're going, you can set up in one spot. You get to start, you run around, go through the woods, get them coming through. It's an interesting sport to cover. You're not standing one place either. You're moving around too. So
Great swing.
Kincaid.
Everything about that was so great. She was slow to fast. She tracked that ball. Her last 2 steps were fast. She was up and swinging before the blockers even had a chance to get off the ground. That's great tempo. That's great rhythm. I would run that until she either has an error or gets blocked. I would just run it.
And an ace. 7 points away are the Lady Knights from setting up a battle of the unbeatens today with them and Shelby Grover's Lucas Lady Cubs. That's coming up next, probably about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the match you're watching right now. Overpass.
A little too big. again, there's a difference between the speed and the tempo. So the ball was low, but do you see how slow that tempo was? It was like, I can watch it fall out of her hands. I would like to see it go a little bit faster, because if that tempo's faster, she can still hit that out of her hands. But if that tempo was really slow, she's not going to be able to make contact there.
Give it right back, though. And Coach Lehman asking for a towel, a little bit of condensation on the floor. And that'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors for today. Today's Volleyball High School live and free live stream. There's a lot to say right there.
That was a lot to say.
Brought to you by our fine sponsors. Kelly's Dairy Bar and Miniature Golf makes one of the best Oreo milkshakes around. Get them before they close down for the season. Even play 18 holes of miniature golf or go to the driving range. Ohio Valley Manufacturing, North Central State College, Park National Bank, Mechanics Bank, and Knox Community Hospital. Thank you all for sponsoring these live streams so we can bring them to you, the fans, live and free. Always free. No paywalls ever.
This is a good opportunity here. Great dig.
Nice dig. Over the Keen. Kept up by Patterson.
Great pass. Ooh, okay.
Oh, miscommunication. They got a little jumbled up over there on that right side, and it really, you see them all converge right there.
Yeah, and specifically when you're pushed to that side to kind of break that up, I would like them to either shoot that ball out to the outside. You got Chloe Keene out there, so if she can't hit the ball, she's still going to find a way to do something with it. There's just a lot going on that side of the court, and all those blockers probably get pulled to the left side, so it's nice to kind of break it up a little bit. That's a good pass. That's a nice serve.
Keene, yes.
Great swing.
Lady Knights 5 points away. (20-16). Just outside the corner. As the Red Hot Chili Peppers would say, she give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Yeah, yes.
That's a bit of a stretch, but you understand what I said.
I understood the reference.
Yes.
I appreciate the reference.
For you 90s babies. Keene set up again, off speed, dug up. Miss hit. 21-17.
This is an opportunity now where Chloe Keene, I mean, she's got a really solid serve. Just keep it in. Do your job. I'd like to see Clear Fork respond. They've stayed in this match as long as they could. Let's see what happens here the last couple points.
Blunk kept up.
They've been going to donut. I would like them to see, to maybe go down the line a little bit. They've worked Carol outside in, outside in. It'd be nice to kind of push it deep and see if she can pick up on that. And this libero over here, I like her. She's getting caught inside, so she's playing defense behind a block, so she can't really see. So I would like her to put her left foot on this outside sideline.
That last shot was out. So the Lady Knights now 3 points away. Just clarifying a couple rules with the scorekeepers back here, but
I mean,
nothing
it's good
hurt.
to know. If you don't know, you don't know. So it's nice that she at least asked the question because now she knows.
It was about, I guess, substituting libero in the back line.
Yeah,
but
she
it
can only.
didn't sub out for the person serving, so
Yeah.
she's allowed.
Yeah, so I think she can only serve for one, but she can kind of change who she goes in for. That's a good spot. Good tempo.
Hannah James makes it 23-17. That was a nice little swing right there for her. Lady Knights 2 points away. Keene with another serve. Cross court. Free ball over. Set up again for James. Good adjustment. She jumped a little too early, but was still able to get it across the net. And the block.
Little touch from Maddie Blunk, just keeping it alive, keeping her wrist just across the net.
Match point, Lady Knights leading by 7. They have 7 match points coming up here.
That's a great pass.
Cross court, but out. Clear Fork stays alive after that one. They still need 6 more straight to keep the match going. But we've seen stuff like that happen before.
It's a game of wills. Volleyball is a game of wills and momentum. I've seen people come back from less.
Miscommunication. There's another one. 24-19. You got to think if a couple more points come off here, Coach Lehman will call a
I say
timeout.
if he gives 1 or I would give him 2.
Nice shot kept up.
It's a free ball.
Free back. And miscommunication ends it. Lady Knights take it 25-19. They take the match 2-0. We'll be back to wrap things up and set you up for the final match of this afternoon. You're watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. If you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
So the Lady Knights take the match 2-0. Clear Fork finishes the day 0-2, losing 3-2 to Lucas and 2-0. 25-18, 25-19. That'll wrap it up. Well, actually, Mackenzie, you can get a couple words in.
You know what, Clear Fork, I have to give them a lot of props. They hung in there as close as they could today. I think they're young in some positions, so there is some youth, there is some room for growth. Ladies, don't be discouraged. You did some really great things today. The only thing I can suggest is you would go back and watch some of these matches, see, okay, where are we super successful? Where can we get better? I think you can get better on the service end. You have a great DS, and she's working super, super hard to give you some settable balls. And, yeah, working on a little bit of rhythm with your outsides and your middles.
All right, that'll do it for this match. But stick around. We'll have another stream coming up in about 5 minutes from now for our final match of the day. Northmor, Lucas, both victorious so far today. They'll play one more time to see who takes the day. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible Pre- and post-game sponsor, Kelly's Dairy Bar and Miniature Golf. Scoreboard sponsor, Ohio Valley Manufacturing. Instant Replays, Park National Bank. Commercials, Mechanics Bank. Knox Community Hospital. Mackenzie Weaver, my color commentator. Hayden Gray, my camera person, doing a very good job today. And everybody back at OH Report, VS Media Productions, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Adam Thompson, Storm Blunchley, Garrett Parlett. That'll do it for this one. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with the final match here from Lucas. But for now, so long from